Hey guys, day four. Woke up this morning and I was 243 pounds. Quick glucose check here, and I am at 80 after about 22 ish, 23 hours of fasting. I fast on, as I mentioned before, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And so I got a lot to cover, so I'm going to jump in real quick. Today's topic is going to be about how to stop consuming sugar. And so I'm going to give you a bunch of tips and tricks. I'm going to link everything down in the description below so you can check out all the ways that I avoid sugar. The number one way is drinks. So I only drink water, sparkling water, sometimes with this Italian volcanic lemon juice, which is amazing. I got that tip from Dr. Berg. It tastes so good. And I do black coffee with a little bit of cream if I'm fasting, and unsweet teas of any kind. So my favorite teas come from, and coffee come from Hawaii actually. It's the Hawaiian Coffee Company. They are so good. And if you, when I want something non-caffeinated, I went to this place in Houston a while back called Eculent. Very expensive, like gastronomy type place. And they have this unusual colored tea there. It was called butterfly pea flower tea. Also, link all of this in the description. You can go check it out. So if it's late at night and I don't want the caffeine, that's what I'll drink. And that one I like to use Sprouts organic lime juice, like maybe a teaspoon or so. And I find that for sweetener, I use organic liquid stevia. To me, it is the best tasting stevia or best tasting non artificial sweetener. And it's so good. I use a brand called Better Stevia, and then I use a ratio of 7 drops to 1 cup. You can experiment, find your own ratio and your own desired sweetness. When I travel, I use the packets. And so it's great because, like, if I go to a restaurant, I'll order an unsweet tea, I'll dump a little bit of my stevia packet in there, and I'm good to go. When it comes to a soda substitute, I love a brand called Zevia with a Z. It is really, really tasty. So I'm not a fan of their cola, like the regular cola flavor, but my favorite flavor is the orange. And I love the ginger ale, the cream soda, and as well as the root beer and the grape. So those are my favorite sodas substitutes from Zevia. When it comes to baking, I exclusively use erythritol and monk fruit blends. So erythritol is a sugar alcohol, and monk fruit is it's a basically it's a plant essentially, like stevia. It's a plant. Trader Joe's has this 85% chocolate that is like mind blowing. It is probably my favorite chocolate in the world. So I love chocolate. And so the darker you go, the less sugar it has. And I know that chocolate has carbs, but they're very trace amounts, right? And I find that the darker the chocolate, the less of it I can consume. It's more satiating. I get a very intense chocolate flavor, and I don't need a whole lot to be satisfied. There's also a company called Valrhona, which I found out about from Dominique Ansel, and their chocolate is hands down the best chocolate I've ever had overall. I prefer Valrhona 70%, so I order some of that. I'll eat like anywhere from 2 to 4 pieces. They're this big, and it has like 5 net carbs, right? I don't necessarily eat it every day, but I eat it pretty often. So at least several times a week. It's really great. Extremely low sugar, extremely low carbs, has basically no effect on my blood sugar in the amount that I consume it. And then when it comes to ice cream, by far and away, Rebel ice cream is the best sugar-free ice cream I have ever had. Like there's nothing that even comes close. Well, I guess I take that back. There is Aldi's like Sunday Shop brand. Their cookie dough is amazing too, but Rebel's flavors in general are the best. It is super creamy, super good. My personal favorite flavor is the peanut butter caramel chip. I can literally eat the whole pint. The whole pint has like 7 grams of carbs, and it's sweetened with, I believe, monk fruit and erythritol, and it does not spike your blood sugar at all. I know I've mentioned so much in the video today, but I'm going to put links to everything down in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you next time. Together, we're going to slay the diabetes dragon.